If you asked me what dish reminded me the most of home, it'd be this: stir-fried rice cake. It's a simple, delicious meal my mom made often when I was a kid. It only has 3 core ingredients, but it's super customizable to your own taste. After all, it is a dish that's supposed to remind you of home. Let's get started. The core ingredients are as follows. Korean rice cake. You can find this in most Asian groceries. There are normally 2 kinds, the sliced ones shown here, and the round cylindrical ones that you won't normally find in tteokbokki. You can use those, but the cooking times will differ, so I recommend the sliced ones. Next, you'll want some protein. I went with pork belly because it's delicious, but you can substitute this with beef, chicken, just make sure you cut it into strips. Veggies are good for you and help you digest, as told by many an Asian parent at the dinner table. I went with Napa cabbage here, but I'd imagine this would be good with bok choy, carrots, bean sprouts, onions, etc. Like I said earlier, this is just the baseline. The possibilities for this recipe are endless. The first 3 ingredients were what my mom used to make this dish when I was growing up. Since this recipe is customizable, I've decided to add 2 more alterations. The first of which is green onion. Green onions go in everything. End of discussion. Period. But you can skip this if you want. But you won't. Time to cook. Start by preheating a skillet on medium heat. Drizzle in a tiny bit of oil and then drop in your pork. There's a lot of fat in the pork belly that we want to render out, and we'd also like to get some color on the pork for maximum flavor. Maillard reaction and all that jazz. Make sure your pork pieces get equal contact with the skillet, and season with a large pinch of salt. As tempting as it is to touch your meat, leave it be for 2 to 3 minutes. After 2 to 3 minutes, you can finally touch your meat. Give it a quick stir, trying your best to get every piece flipped. It's okay if you miss a few. Once again, abstain from touching your meat for 2 to 3 minutes. This is the color on the pork belly that you're looking for. Nice golden brown. Transfer it to a bowl, we'll be using this later. Be sure to strain the rendered pork fat into a heat-safe bowl as well. We'll be using it to fry the Napa cabbage. Drizzle a bit of the rendered pork fat into the pan on medium heat. Then, toss in your Napa cabbage. Give it a large pinch of salt and fry until it's wilted, like so. Toss in your cooked pork belly and give it a good mix. Add in the rice cakes and mix carefully until they are evenly distributed. Pour in a half cup of water and cover for 3 to 5 minutes to allow the rice cakes to steam. When the water is fully evaporated, it's done. Be sure to taste for seasoning, adjust if necessary, and give it a mix to get the rice cakes on the bottom to unstick. I also add a dash of fish sauce. Don't worry, it won't make the dish smell like fish. It's just to give the dish some nice umami flavor. Natural MSG, if you will. Mix to make sure the fish sauce is well incorporated. Last but not least, the green onions. I added these last because if you fry green onions, they turn slimy and unappetizing. And I find the flavor is fresher when they're not slimy and unappetizing. Toss them in, mix it up, and you're ready to serve. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Whenever I make this, I always think of home. I am so grateful for all the things my mom cooked for me when I was growing up, and I'm even more grateful for her sharing her secrets with me. I really hope that you guys try this recipe and add some of your own twists to it. If you liked that video, please tell me by liking the video, and if you'd like to see more, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. Thanks for watching!